Hi, so this is Angel Sea Goddess, and today I'm doing a what to pack for pretty much any sport. Like if it's your first time going to do a sport, this is kind of like what I have. And I do track, so my stuff is going to be like a little different than yours if you do like basketball or volleyball, but most of it will be the same. So this is my Adidas bag that I got off Amazon for like 20 bucks. This is my best thing ever. So in this pocket I have my shoes. They're New Balance. I love them. So I need to get longer laces. It's actually neat in here for once. So in here I have my ankle braces. Apparently I can't walk correctly. One of these big sweater shirts I have for females, an extra bra. I have pants. I have an athletic shirt. And this zipper I have a spray bottle, bobby pins, spray bottle, bobby pins. I keep all my hair stuff in there, which I was just finishing packing because tomorrow is the beginning of the season. So, also, women, men, you may want to turn off your ears for a minute. Pack a lot of supplies for yourself. I recommend using sports tampons because they don't have as many layers as regular tampons. But the other thing is I take my track bag with me everywhere, and probably so will you. So you want, like, if you're like in a town like 3 hours away from home and you start, you're gonna want this stuff. So majorly important to keep some of this crap with you at all times. And also, like last year, it's kind of sad, but one of the girls came and she totally forgot, and she started right when track practice was about to start. And it's just, you're a team, so you need to act like a team. And I gave her a tampon. I also have 2 long socks, and you especially want long socks if you have ankle braces, because otherwise they will really turn your heels to crud. And mine are Puma. I got them from Costco. Another sports bra that I've had since, I don't know, I was little. And now here's kind of where it's going to start to differ a little bit. And I'm going to talk a little bit about school regulations too, because it all depends on what your school allows or doesn't allow, or what doesn't care or cares about. So I have essentials in here. So I have sunblock, but it also has aloe vera in it. So if you burn yourself while you're at a track meet, which is not unheard of, you can put some of this on and it'll make your skin all nice. Regular sports sunscreen. I have my ankle brace instructions. I have a mirror. I love my mirror. I love my mirror. Ankle brace instructions. I have a granola bar. And I suggest that if you do get hungry before practice, you can eat a granola bar, or a low sugar granola bar, or you can have a banana or 2, because those are fast, easy digesting foods, and it will not hurt. I do not recommend packing any sweets or anything in here, because it is very painful, after you've exercised, or right before, and then you go and exercise on sweets. It can hurt. Have some hand sanitizer, because you never know where you're going to be when you need it. Also, I got this from Bath and Body Works, and I suggest when you get these that you go during their 5 for $5 deal. So I got 5 of these for $5, so and usually they're like $1 to $2 per one, so it's a good way to kind of save money. So then, yes, I do have pills in here, but my school is a very, very lax restriction policy on stuff like this, because kind of my school is like more down to earth. So I have ibuprofen because I couldn't find my small ibuprofen bottle, but I do recommend that you get a small ibuprofen bottle, just because if they come and they search your bag and you don't have like the bottle with you, you can actually get into some trouble. I have Gas-X because you never know when you're going to start cramping. Cough drops, I have tweezers, I have Q-tips, I have my soft baby lipstick, and I have Band-Aids. Oh, and last but not least, I have lotion. Lotion is like my best friend. And also, when you're out in the sun for long periods of time, sometimes you need to apply lotion because your skin can just get really dried out. And it's actually kind of fun to sit there and put lotion on and tan during track meets, especially since, like, if you just have certain events, then part of the time you're just sitting there anyway. So, put on some lotion, get a tan. Other thing I have in here, I don't know, I knitted this. It's school colors, so I put that on during track meets if I can. What else? Oh, when you go to your first track meet, make sure to pack a blanket. Like, try to get a large blanket, like, oh no, you can see this in the back, maybe a little. Yeah, this is my bed. But, this is the blanket I bring on track meets with me. It's a queen, and it's just super warm. And it's just something that's really essential to have, because track meets can get really cold. So bring that so you can keep your body heat up. I also recommend, but the reason I don't have this in yet is because we're not going to be going to meets anytime soon. I recommend like a rainproof coat, an umbrella, and actually I have Under Armour leggings and shirt. I don't know. I have them here. If I get close by. I'm not looking through my laundry hamper. You can use that. Like I strongly suggest getting like Under Armour, because it does get really cold sometimes. And when you pack like your bag for a meet, or even just for daily track practice, have like an abundance of different outfits. Because as you saw, I had like one of those big gray sweaters you can get like at Walmart for $3. Because it gets really cold. It can get really cold really fast, and you don't know what happened, and all of a sudden you're cold, wet, and you could end up sick. Which is probably the worst thing that can happen to you during any sports season, just because it's not very fun, for one thing, and two, it can set you back in progress. Like last year, I got super sick during track, and I stopped improving for like a month, which, seeing as your track time is only about 4 months, that's like a big deal. I also suggest like you bring something to do when you're on track meets, if you don't like always fraternize with friends all the time, or you want to have like a little alone time. An iPod is a wonderful thing. A book is a wonderful thing. My knitting is a wonderful thing. But to be known, if you're at like, I don't know about any other state's rules, but in Oregon you have to have, like, you cannot have any type of electronic device outside of the tent. Also, I suggest that you get shorts in like your colors of your jersey, so that way you can wear your own shorts. I mean, sometimes they'll make you wear like the school shorts, but a lot of times they'll just make you wear a jersey and then you can wear your own shorts, and it's all types of fun. And I personally love track, so for people who are thinking, oh, I don't want to do track, it's just too much running or too much this or that, it's really not. Well, I'm like a thrower, so I don't run as much as some of the other kids do. But, you know, on even some of the other kids, sprinters, on their worst day, they run for 40 minutes, which does sound like a lot. But if you, like, jump rope for 10 minutes, it's, like, equivalent to running for 40 minutes. So, if you can jump rope for 10 minutes, that works. Or if you play basketball or volleyball, they make you run, like, the whole time you're doing practice. So, compared to that, track is easy. And I think it's a lot of fun. I had a lot of friends my first year, and it's just fun. It's kind of like a family. You sit there in your tent, and I think probably one of the best moments last year, we were in a super small town, and it was a bad, bad day for me. No one could seem to measure my throws properly. I was so irritated. And I come back to the tent, and one of the kids is sound asleep in the middle of the tent floor. So, of course, what do? What do we all do? We take his shoelaces, tie them together, and then yell that he's late for his event. Needless to say, he got up and fell over. Also, for kids who are doing throwing, it's very important to have like a good type of shoe, and even for running, you should get spikes. I do javelin, discus, and shot put, and I don't use spikes yet because I'm not running in javelin, but I really need discus and shot put shoes, and I'm just going to show you last year's shoes. They're kind of like this, like the whole bottom's like perfectly flat, which these aren't, but this is just an example. They're just perfectly flat on the bottom, so that way it's easier for you to smooth your way across, and also the sole of this is like, it's like wearing pumps. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and I hope you decide to do a sport or do track, because it's not, you don't have to have that feeling of, oh, if I don't do good, my team's going to be mad at me. It's kind of like you do the best you can, because it only really affects you. The only time they ever counted up points in when I did track was during districts and state. They just count you up to see like where you are. And well, actually, I only went to districts, but I heard they did it in state. But like if you win so many events, or if your school wins so many events, then you get like your school can win like first place at the districts. So that's really cool. So I hope this video was good, and I mean, give me feedback if you want to know something else. I know I do an abundance of random stuff, but if you want anything or want to know anything, I can find out. So I hope you like this video, and goodbye.